It's time to crown a champion. We are officially away in the Super Bowl. Fielded at the 14. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass, and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. First tone of the game for James Cook. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down. Samuel comes in motion left. Throwing now on first down. Allen working the sideline. That's Coleman. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Motioning him from the slot right. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Well, they're the top dog for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Caton, here's now the key. With that number 1 seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that injured list. And if that extra week of rest can help somebody, anybody, get back out there, what a lift for the postseason.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. 3rd down give to Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up. Play fake. It's Love. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave. Now the shotgun give. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off with later in the game.
And they take him down right along the 30. Trying to work quickly now. Staying with Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Everybody rushing back to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Stays upright. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23.
So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. Both teams neck and neck so far. Three more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So that brings them to 3rd down. Love looking to pass. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch. They put Bourne in motion right. Jukes one defender. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Gets this to Kincaid. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now they send their back in motion right. From the 40 on 2nd down. He finds Kincaid. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw again, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes it the impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Forced out to his right. And they get to happen. First down throw, here's Love. He puts some air under a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons need only one to take the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense working quickly. On second down, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Thrown on first down, Love. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. In a good spot here, second and inches. Shotgun now for Love. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's second and goal. Love from the gun. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Allen now on first down. Connects with Cook. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. It's Allen out of the pistol. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Short side option here. He's running left. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Running it after the penalty. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle. Throwing his love on third. Called in left side.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good. Love. Pass taken in by Marshall. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Love hustling everybody to the line. Here's 2nd and 5. That's Thomas. He's got it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Love on 3rd and short. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Loves to throw again. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. You've got a man in motion. They'll throw it again. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Into the hands of Samuel. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Samuel. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down throw for Allen. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen on 3rd down. He beams one deep right side. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll go. Allen. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback? Has it downfield, working the left.
One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Has some space inside the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Man in motion here. Thrown on first down, Love. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate.
Here's a give up the middle. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got to keep moving quick here. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Two available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10 from the 41. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Gets this to OBJ. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. They'll run here on first down. And they bring him to a stop with this run. Gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Brought in right side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one.
Good route here.
1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait.
And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Exclamation point there. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And That pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. And the biggest party in America is being held in Atlanta tonight. The Falcons have just won the Super Bowl. The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, ready to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Atlanta Falcons, the champions of Super Bowl 61. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.